We also want to update you now about the breaking news that we reported at the top of our broadcast here on FEMA. President Trump's nominee for the #2 position at that agency has now withdrawn his name. The move coming after NBC News raised questions about a federal investigation that found Daniel Craig had falsified travel and timekeeping records when he served in the Bush administration. The FBI, the Department of Homeland Security, found insufficient evidence that Craig had violated conflict of interest laws after Katrina. He's said to have withdrawn that nomination after NBC News contacted him about the report. NBC's Susie Kim broke this story. Susie, what more do we know at this hour?
So what I am trying to understand right now, and the White House hasn't responded to, is whether the White House was aware about this report and its findings before they nominated him. This report came out in 2011, and while it did say that there wasn't evidence that Daniel Craig had violated federal conflict of interest laws, that was the original catalyst for the investigation, it did substantiate that he had falsified records in terms of a travel voucher that he submitted to the government, as well as hours that he had reported. Now, Craig says that the investigators did not take into account all the information that they should have, that there were parts of the report that were incorrect. But when I contacted him about the report's finding, he said he was withdrawing his nomination.
Is he withdrawing because he just doesn't want additional scrutiny? He doesn't want this to be a distraction for the administration? If he claims he did nothing wrong, then why withdraw his name?
That's a very good question. He said that he was withdrawing his nomination because he didn't want these questions to be a distraction at this time. Obviously, FEMA is playing a really critical role right now in Florida, in Texas. So that was the explanation he gave. But I do think that this sequence of events does raise a lot of questions, both for the White House and for Mr. Craig himself.
Susie Kim breaking the story on the #2 at FEMA. Susie, thanks for your work.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.